What is up, DJ Nation? It's your boy DJ coming back to another vlog, and today we're going to be talking about a few different things. First of all, I noticed in my last couple streams that I actually my mic for whatever reason hadn't been recording, or like it wasn't working. So essentially you could hear everything else except for my voice. You could hear the gameplay fine, you could hear all the other people in the game fine, just not me. So I really don't know what caused that. I hope it doesn't translate to this video as well as others in the future. I think it may have something to do with I tried to put on a delay on the face cam, so then that way things didn't like the face cam matched up with the gameplay, and it may have messed up the audio or whatever. But so hopefully that's fixed now. So yes, we do have a team of 3 for Call of Duty trying to compete competitively. We're looking for a 4th, preferably a Slayer, considering I am an OBJ, and we don't really need 2 OBJs in Advanced Warfare. As you guys see, you know, the top teams generally have 2 or 3 good Slayers, and then 2 or 3 that can Slay and can OBJ. So that's that, and so, you know, this kind of comes down to a point in time where we have to figure out what we're going to do as an organization, and what Skleezo and I are going to do, you know, as a duo, and you know, we kind of have to figure out whether or not we're going to stay with League of Legends at all, or if we're going to transition mostly to COD and that kind of stuff. So I'm not really sure what we're going to do. I know I enjoy playing League of Legends a lot. Ranked, not so much. We don't really have, you know, because of the fact that I've fallen off from Silver, I don't really enjoy it as much as I used to. But, you know, I'm hoping to enjoy that more in the future, and hopefully I'll get good enough. I think we just need to kind of pick one game to primarily put most of our time into, because I only have whatever 15-16 hours played of Call of Duty, and I'm already in Platinum, and you can just tell anytime we go into a UMG or a GB match that we don't really have the experience that the other people in the match have. It's not that we're not skilled enough or anything, it's just that they have 300 and some hours and I have like 20. So, you know, that kind of causes a lot of issues and whatever, and I know that I've been doing a lot of vlogs lately. I do apologize for that. I don't have any gameplays. I did have like a whole bunch, but like I said, for whatever reason my mic wasn't working, like you couldn't hear me at all, so I obviously can't upload that with just other people's voices, because I do talk a lot during a lot of videos, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to entertain all you guys, you know, so that's that. Yeah, and I think that my streams now, I'm going to start putting music and stuff in, and that way, you know, you guys can enjoy it a little bit more in between games and that kind of stuff. In League of Legends, like during the entire thing, I'll probably put music. I probably won't have any of those just kind of dull gameplays where I'm sitting there and I'm talking and we're talking, like, because there are a lot of times in League of Legends gameplays that I've noticed anyway that I've been playing, and even streams, if you watch the top streamers like, you know, Bjergsen and Wild Turtle and anyone like Sneaky, anyone that has a whole bunch of viewers, you know, they have music, and, you know, the thing is, I just don't have a following, so I need to be able to do, and I also don't have a lot of time, and I'll get into that a little bit in this video, but you know, I need to be able to take the video straight from Twitch and put it on YouTube, because in that way it makes it a lot easier for me. You know, then that way I don't have to spend a whole bunch of extra time making videos and that kind of thing. And the reason I don't have a lot of time is because I am a full-time student, as well as I do train a lot for tennis, and you know, I know that a lot of people are going to laugh at me and say tennis and whatever, but yeah, Skleezo and I are both very competitive tennis players, who are also, you know, we like to think we're pretty good anyway, and that's pretty much every day besides the weekends, and on most weekends there's a tournament for both of us, so that's why we don't have a lot of time, and that's why kind of our time together is important, and why I don't have a lot of time played on any game in particular. Like, you know, League of Legends I do have definitely a lot more time than I do on Call of Duty, but, you know, still, compared to anyone that's at the top of either game, I have no time played compared to them. Like, I literally probably have, you know, maybe not even a tenth. Like, they play probably 4 times the amount of time that I do per day, you know, if that, if I even get a 4th. So, you know, that kind of explains a lot of why I'm not where I would like to be in the esports community and that kind of thing, which, I mean, you know, I am trying to put out as much content as I possibly can, you know, as often as I possibly can, but it's not always realistic for me to, you know, balance everything, and I'm sure a lot of you who have done the same thing you know, understand where I'm coming from. But if it was just school and, you know, esports, it wouldn't be too bad. But I do enjoy tennis, and that's kind of one of the things that's been my passion since I was a little kid, even before I got an Xbox, or actually the first gaming console that I got was a Wii. So, you know, even before all of that, I was playing tennis. So it's not like I can just kind of give that up and pursue esports. So, you know, that's one of those things. Sorry, I'm a little bit itchy. But, yeah, I think that's kind of one of the things that, you know, why I'm not where I want to be. And I'm going to try and grind as much as I possibly can on each and both of the games. But, you know, realistically, I can only put so much time into them. And I'm probably eventually going to have to pick which game, you know, either Call of Duty or League of Legends that I can do competitively. And, you know, hopefully once I come of age, I can start taking myself to events. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all I have to say. You know, obviously I could compete in events now like a lot of the kids do. Obviously, you know, TJ Halley, as you guys saw this weekend, went off, you know, got second place at Orlando. You know, I could go, it's just that, you know, the whole family thing kind of doesn't fit in there. You know, it's one thing for tennis tournaments to travel, but for, you know, I guess a LAN event for, you know, any video game, my parents are kind of the traditional parents where they would say, no way, or, you know, they'd kind of laugh at me. So, yeah, that's why I haven't been to any events, why I'm not as good at the game as where I want to be, why, you know, I'm not a factor in the community, and all that good stuff. It's not excuses, I'm just explaining why I don't have time. Like, I will put as much time as I possibly can into the game. And, you know, I'm definitely not going to put 60%. I would definitely put 110%, but it's just, time is limited. And, you know, days go by fast. So just definitely do the things you enjoy, and, you know, I guess just try to, you know, if you want to be good at something, make sure you put all the time that you can into it. And that's kind of what I've done. And that's kind of why I am where I am in both esports and in real life, I guess. And yeah, anyway guys, this has been your boy DJ Sync. I appreciate you all tuning into this video, and until next time,